Yo, what is good, Jets Nation? Welcome back to Jets Media. This is Richie, and in this video, I want to give you guys my recap to the Jets training camp day 3, the first day of Zach Wilson reporting to camp after he finally signed his deal yesterday. So in this video, I'm going to give you guys all the news that I got from the Jets beat team and what happened today in Jets training camp. Tomorrow, I will actually be in attendance at Jets training camp. So if you guys are going to be there, let me know. I'd love to meet you guys, and I'm going to be trying to give you guys some live tweets. So if you guys are not following me on Twitter, make sure you do so. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you do so as well, because I got a lot of Jets content leading all the way up until the season. With that being said, let's get right into the video. So starting off with what happened in today's camp, Zach Wilson, he started off the day red hot with a 40-yard bomb to Elijah Moore over the middle, but then Zach Wilson began to have a little problems with the receivers. He missed a lot of throws. He looked a little inconsistent back there. So overall, Zach Wilson did not have the best day at training camp today. Today was his first practice in a long time, so obviously he has a lot of catching up to do. He missed 2 full practices, so he's not going to come out of here and light it up out of the gate. We cannot expect that from Zach Wilson. The first play was indeed, like I mentioned, a 40-yard bomb to Elijah Moore. Then he had a red zone touchdown to Corey Davis, but then he threw an interception to Marcus May. He missed a bunch of throws. He looked a little inconsistent out there during the red zone, and he had some, hiccups. So overall, Zach Wilson not performed well today. Not the end of the world. This is where we got to see where he can bounce back tomorrow's practice, and for the future, you cannot expect a rookie quarterback to come in here after missing 2 practices and light it up. I expect this. The defense was lights out today. Another performance from Carl Lawson, who looks like the star of the training camp so far. Carl Lawson had a sack and a quarterback hit. He's been the star of training camp for sure. He's a guy that I think is destined to have a crazy season for the New York Jets. So Jets fans should be very excited to hear that Carl Lawson has been a dog so far this year in training camp. So yeah, my thoughts of Zach Wilson struggling really does not concern me, and you guys should not be concerned whatsoever. I feel like this is a perfect opportunity for Zach Wilson to finally, get into the speed of the NFL, understand what to look at against NFL-style defenses. The Jets defense was really honing in on the, passing game right now. I heard Robert Saleh talk to the media. He said that there was not a lot of there were really tight windows for Zach Wilson to go to, and that's a kudos to the Jets defense. You want to see our defense lock down the offense, because that means the offense are going to adjust and they need to learn and adapt on the fly. It's just good to see quarterback 1 be out there, because as we know, the first 2 days he was not out there, and we had James Morgan and Mike White taking all the reps. So it's very good news that Zach Wilson's at practice. He'll be there tomorrow when I'm going to be in attendance, and is going to learn from his mistakes and adjust. And guys, he's not going to light it up every single time he takes the field. We have to realize that we had a rookie quarterback on our hands. The big question mark is how he's going to adapt to his mistakes and adjust and learn from it, because that's what's going to make or break him as an NFL quarterback. Now I want to talk about Carl Lawson once again, because he is on another level right now in training camp. I know some people might be concerned, like, oh, well, Carl Lawson's playing well. That means Mekhi Becton's not playing well. Negative, I'm concerned. No. We take this as a positive. Carl Lawson to be this good so far, and remember, this is not full padded practice yet, so it's really hard to judge what's happening at the line of scrimmage until it's full pads and full 100% go. But Carl Lawson has definitely got the better of Mekhi Becton. This is a good thing for Mekhi. He gets to learn from his mistakes. He gets to, talk to Carl Lawson and say, hey, okay, how do you do this? How should I adjust? Talk to the coach, John Benton, and say, okay, how can I really hone in on Carl Lawson, because he's been getting the best of me so far. Carl Lawson is an established veteran in this league. I'm expecting Carl Lawson to get to Mekhi Becton earlier on in camp, but then later on, I'm expecting Mekhi to really hold it down and then have a really good, solid competition. Mekhi Becton has been dominating the run game, though. He's been opening up holes for guys like Michael Carter, La'Mical Perine, and Ty Johnson, all these guys. And actually, a running back I want to talk about who's been having a very good start to training camp is La'Mical Perine, second-year player out of Florida. This is a running back that a lot of Jets fans are writing off, not me. For those guys that follow me on Twitter, I'm a big La'Mical Perine fan. I think majority of Jets fans giving up on him. They think he's a cut candidate. They don't think he fits the scheme. They think Ty Johnson and Josh Adams and all these guys are going to be ahead of him in the depth chart. I'm the opposite. I think La'Mical Perine is going to prove a lot of people wrong this year. I think that his play style, it doesn't fit the scheme, but it does not mean he's not going to provide a big impact for this team. You need to have versatile backs. He provides that power element that other players on this team doesn't. And yes, I know power does not fit the scheme, but La'Mical Perine's very underrated with his speed. He's not the fastest. He only ran a 4.6, but if you get him in the open field, what I love about Perine is that he's average at everything. He can do everything on the field as the running back. He has good vision, good footwork, good balance, good speed, good catching ability, good power, and that's why I feel like La'Mical is going to be proving a lot of Jets fans wrong, because I can tell on Twitter a lot of you guys are giving up on La'Mical Perine, but not me. Another news coming out of training camp today, which is very interesting, is Denzel Mims was running with the third team. Vincent Smith moved ahead of him in the depth chart to go with the second team. So this is definitely intriguing, definitely interesting. We got to talk about this because Denzel Mims is somebody that Jets fans are expecting to be the starter, and now he started with the second team, and now he's down to third team. Now the thing we have to look out for is this going to continue throughout training camp when pads go on. I'm not going to read too much into it just yet. It's only practice number 3, so this will be more of a conversation if we're like 3 or 4 weeks into training camp, and this is where Denzel's at. He's still with the third team. I'm expecting him to prove a lot of people wrong. I really do feel like the talent's there. Maybe he just needs to prove the coaching staff because they're giving the guys, the veterans, the benefit of the doubt. So we'll see what Denzel Mims can do, but leave a comment down below your thoughts of Denzel being with the third team. Definitely not what you want to hear, but I'm not reading too much into it. So overall, to summarize today's training camp for the New York Jets, Zach Wilson started off red hot with a precise throw down the field, 40 yards to Elijah Moore, and then he got a little ice cold. He threw a nice red zone target touchdown to Corey Davis, but then he threw an interception to Marcus May, had some errant throws, some incomplete passes, and had a very tough day after that really good throw to Elijah Moore. Carl Lawson's been the star of training camp. La'Mical Perine's having a great start to training camp. Denzel Mims moving down on the depth chart, and the defense so far has been dominating the offense when it comes to first team, and that's what you can expect because this is a defensive-minded head coach, and the defense is probably going to be ahead of the offense because the offense needs to, understand the system, especially without Zach Wilson being there the first 2 days. So I'm not too concerned. I feel like the Jets are going to be, getting better and better each day. I'm excited to see the Jets practice live tomorrow. That is it for this video. Leave a comment down below your thoughts of Jets training camp today, and I'll catch you guys in my next one. Let's go Jets. Peace.